Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Recently, the Pentagon released exclusive information to the New York Times that there's actually a vehicle not from this planet on Earth. And today, I'll be asking people, what are their thoughts on this whole phenomenon? How does it make them feel that there's actually a vehicle not from this planet on Earth? Did you read the New York Times article about off-world aliens, about the Pentagon releasing information about them?
I heard about that, yeah.
What's your opinion?
I didn't read it.
Oh, you didn't? Do you think it's legit that they actually have aliens or, you know, some type of UFO?
I think the plausibility that there are aliens in the universe is extremely high.
It's odd?
High.
Oh, high, yeah.
Yeah, extremely high, obviously. Yeah. I mean, there are all sorts of insects that I've never even discovered yet. I'm still, I'm 50.
Yeah.
I found 2 new insects this year. So now you're talking about the entire universe? Obviously there are life forms not on Earth.
Yeah.
But if the New York Times article is real or not, I've got no idea.
Yeah. So you think they could just put out some? Oh yeah. So you think they would just put out some fake news like in the New York? You think?
New York Times?
Yeah. It was a couple of articles actually that actually released the same information. It was the Popular Mechanics, New York Times, and I think I seen a Fox News article as well.
I mean.
And Yahoo.
You know, you can't really like the media's. I mean, I'm not even talking about Trump era stuff. I'm talking about like Herman Daly, Noam Chomsky. I'm talking about manufactured consent.
Yeah.
I'm talking about propaganda. I'm talking about propaganda that's been like honed in the Anglo-American Empire. So who the hell knows?
Yeah.
I've got no idea.
Yeah.
I've got no idea. I know that I don't read media firsthand because I find it usually. It's been my experience that media is always behind the 8 ball on all the issues that matter by at least a decade or 2. So like, if you're smart enough, you just read books and you talk to people who are experts. You figure shit out.
Yeah.
So like, I've got no idea. Yeah. So they're talking about UFOs.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah. Have you guys read the New York Times article about there being an off-world vehicle at the Pentagon?
Oh, what?
An off-world vehicle at the Pentagon? No, you guys didn't hear about that?
No.
I was just curious.
Wait, is it the one with like explosives and stuff?
No, I didn't hear about that, but I heard that the Pentagon released information that the Pentagon actually has a vehicle that's not from this planet on Earth.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, never heard any of that.
What do you think about that news, though? Do you think it's legit, or like, you know, if the Pentagon is, you know, saying it to the New York Times, do you think it's like a valid source, or like, what do you think?
I mean, New York Times sounds like a valid source.
Yeah.
It does, but like, I need to see it from like different sources to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can't just be one source.
Yeah.
Like.
So you think if the New York Times just said it, like it's still not valid, you know, they would.
It's not valid, but like it is still convincing to the New York Times.
Yeah, it's like a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, I need to see it from like other sources.
Yeah.
Confirm it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Hello. Can I ask you guys a question? Have you guys read the New York Times article about the Pentagon having off-world vehicles, UFOs, or something like that? No?
No.
You guys didn't hear about
I read
that?
that they have 6 months to come up with any, or to give all their information on UFOs.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of talking about. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? Do you think like, you know, they're actually gonna release some like a UFO or something?
No,
or?
I'll be honest. If there were UFOs, then Donald Trump would have already tweeted about them. So
Yeah.
I don't think realistically there are any, but hopefully
you think Trump would have told us?
I mean, I think he would have. He couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
If he hasn't reported on it, it probably has not happened.
Yeah. All right, thanks, guys. Did you read the New York Times article about the Pentagon releasing information about off-world vehicles or having UFOs or anything like that? Did you read that at all? Did you see?
I got a techie housemate who talked about the Navy declassifying their video footage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I seen that.
They said that they admit that they don't really know what it is.
Did you actually see the video?
I saw some of the videos.
What did you think about it? I seen it like spinning and everything. It was like levitating in air. It was like it did some kind of maneuver that's like not really possible, like we can't do.
One of them I know they thought might have been like part of the software tracking that wasn't like filtered out of the video. But yeah, so I mean, a lot of them it's possible that there's explanations, but yeah, so I mean, I could go either way on it. I want to believe.
Yeah.
I'm definitely in the I want to believe camp.
It's just why are they not among us? Like, why do we not see them? You know, it's like, is that what it is, right? Like,
there could be a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I study evolution, and there are a lot of questions like that you can ask that way. And when you get into it, there are so many contingencies, so many if then. You know, it's a question of, you know, what kind of signal you see. There are lots of ways the reasons can be masked.
Yeah.
I mean, we just don't have, as people, enough information. But I mean, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that it's because of Star Trek, kind of like they don't want to interfere. But certainly, you know, they would have aliens. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, it's just such an out there question. Intelligent life isn't a supposed to. You would think they would. And then if they did make contact, would it really change anything all that much?
Yeah.
That's another. That's really the question. A lot of TV shows explore that, but I think people get used to stuff pretty quick.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
That is a question. The next one.
Have you read the New York Times article about the Pentagon having UFOs or off-road vehicles? Did you see that at all?
I follow all that stuff very closely.
Yeah. What do you think about it? Like, what's your opinion? Do you think it's legit? Like they actually have something, or?
Definitely, they've had them since the 40s.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Because there's been thousands of eyewitnesses. Military people have come forward and disclosed. There can't be tens of thousands of people witnessing this stuff around the world for there not to be something to it.
Yeah.
And military pilots have spotted these things. As they release the footage, they have more.
Do you think so? Do you think it's like they're just gonna give up all the information they have in a couple months, or?
It's much more complicated than that. They released something today, CIA blackballed. But if you follow the work of Stephen Greer, they're creating a false view of the situation as trying to create these. They may be making them look hostile, so that we can militarize against them for our needs. Because that's government military-industrial complex agenda, right?
Yeah.
If you're part of the military-industrial complex, you're not fighting for peace.
Yeah.
You're fighting for your company.
Yeah. So would you imagine them being more superior than us? And do you think like they have control over us right now? Would you say that?
That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because if they could come from another planet, like, you know, then they must be stronger than us, because I mean, we don't even have the ability to, you know, travel from planet to planet. So.
Yeah, I mean, people get. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they're far superior to us.
Yeah.
What they're doing, I can't say for sure.
Yeah.
How much they manipulate us, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a number of possibilities.
Yeah. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Do you think they're real?
Sure.
And you think they're among us right now?
Well, I could, you know, we're all aliens here.
Yeah.
So we actually get with God, you know.
Yeah.
God is the one that's here. And we got to get with God. God is an alien.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, one love.
You too. Have a good one.